Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we're jumping into Army of Ruin, a survivor-style roguelite that you guys have requested numerous times on the channel. There's not a ton of new releases dropping, so I figured let's jump into one of the most requested games, and it's also available on console. On so many videos, you guys are like, Joe, every game you play is only available on PC. I would like to play. Well, here you go. It's on every platform. Not really sure why I turned you guys into pirates, but you're pirates now. Let's jump in. Let's have some fun. All right, here we are. We've got our character. We can move around. We can stab stuff. I've got my character skill. I don't know if that's doing anything. I'm right-clicking. Nothing's happening. So I'm just going to stab some enemies. Maybe we need to unlock that. So far, I like the music. I also enjoy that I can aim wherever I want to attack these guys. Cut out my own path. Piercing shot in horizontal vertical pattern. Powerful shots aimed towards a random enemy. Create fireballs gravitating around you. I'm a simple man, okay? If my first option is flaming balls, I will take those flaming balls. Okay, so we can see the cooldowns up top. All right, and so there are my balls. We got our stabs. There's my skill. So right click, and I put up a shield. So I guess, can I just run into these guys? I can, okay. Well, that works. So I'm going to say right off the bat, the HUD reminds me a ton of Temtem Swarm. We got our weapons at the top left. I'm assuming we can also get passives. Yeah, Magnifier and Elixir of Health. More maximum health, more speed, more attack size. Size does matter. Let's make my balls even bigger. So do I need to explore? Do we have goodies all over the map? There's a pod. I do like pod. Get some money. I'm assuming we need the money for meta progression. So let's get as much gold as possible. Looks like we got a boss in the top right. Okay, let's move down. Circle around. Try to stop taking a ton of damage. That would be nice. Except I'm so greedy. I want all the money. Okay, you don't have that much health. We should be okay. Bob and weave. I'm assuming we can also probably find healing items in these pots. I'm not complaining about the money, but I will be complaining if I'm dead. Create electrical pools around you. Get more damage on my basic attack, or get another weapon. Let's get some more damage on the basic attack so I can burst down whatever I want. I'm wondering if we can increase the attack speed on this too. I got my skill, so let's go ahead and activate that and focus you down. Can I just stand on you and kill you? I can. And now we have a chest. Magnifier, larger attack size. I'll take it. I want all of that experience. Short range attack towards the closest enemy. Necromancer gauntlets. Faster attack rate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I think we need. Damage is nice too, but I'm gonna grab the leather bracer. Pick that up. Avoid all these ghosties on the left. We got bats now. Yeah, I know I said Temtem Swarm, but it also definitely feels like a 3D rendition of Vampire Survivors with all these different enemies. Okay, I might end up dying here. Should I grab the health just so I can survive this? It also gives us speed. Yeah, let's do it. It did not heal me. I'm alive! Watermelon! Thank you, Watermelon. Now, what is this? I think this is a challenge. We might need to kill all these guys. But I am gonna run for my life and see if we can't find some more fruits. Because these ghosts are relentless. I have to assume there's probably also a magnet here, too. To be fair, most of the damage I received was just me being stupid and walking into things. All right, break that. There's a piggy bank. That gave me money. Not really what I would have wanted, though. It's like a magnet just for money. I'm assuming these guys are elites. They do drop things. Give me the melon. Give me the melon. Now let's line these guys up. There's another pot, bottom right. So make my way here. There's the boss. You're teleporting around. We really don't have the damage to kill anything yet. We need to remedy that somehow. I'm going to slide right through here. I'm trying to break this pot and maybe get an avocado. Okay. All right, we almost have full health. More speed. Electrical pools around you. Let's grab the electric pools. That sounds like AoE damage, right? Which is something we desperately need. Okay, so it stabs down. And it's almost like holy water. Exactly that. We're about to level up again. Just pick up all this experience we missed out on. XP gain. More shots on the javelin would be nice, but let's go for XP gain right now. Lean into that. The only issue is now we don't have damage, and I think that's all the passives we can get. So with my first run, not having any meta progression and not having any extra damage, I think this is going to get tough. But we can survive. Oh, wait, Joe, you got your special ability. I totally forgot that existed. Okay. Powerful shots aimed towards a random enemy. Short range attack towards the closest enemy. Let's go ahead. Is that just like a constant laser beam that will attack whoever's closest to me? We'll try it out. We'll see what it can do. It's going to zap them. Got it. That's fine, though. That means we can kite the bigger enemies, burst them down a little bit faster, get whatever this book is. That's some sort of buff. And then hopefully we can knock out this boss and then loop right back down to get the experience. As soon as I open up this chest. 98 bucks. Level up my gauntlets. Level up my XP gain. Level up my gauntlets. I wonder if all the upgrades are random. Like if I pass on the shots, maybe the next upgrade I get will be more damage. I'm not quite sure. But I would love to double down on this. Because that is actually really useful. It attacks fast, deletes whoever I need it to. Hopefully we can get some food in here. Is that a magnet? No, that is a map freeze. Okay. There was an elite on the left. There's another boss up top. I'm a little worried. I want to get some food somehow. If I can get close to you. Possessed troll doll. All right, let's grab even more XP gain, I'm thinking. You know what? Let's not do that. Instead, let's do attack rate so we can burst this down. You really do look like a possessed troll doll. Those things used to give me nightmares. My sisters would collect hundreds of them and then hide them around my bedroom when I was a child. Man, we're just pounding up on the gauntlets, dude. 30% more size, 4 more damage. And so with the size, it looks like we can hit multiple enemies at once. I want the watermelon, so grab that. Let's go ahead and increase our fire rate even more. Get the chicken. I'm not sure how long we need to survive. At first, I was scared. There were a few near-death situations. But now I'm starting to feel pretty overpowered, and I think that's because the XP gain is starting to kick in. So more maximum health and more speed. I'm not super happy with myself for grabbing the Elixir of Health. I was thinking it would help me clutch out a situation, but now it's just kind of a wasted spot. So I'm going to start leveling up more damage output. Let's go for the Javelin. And make sure we can just start obliterating everything on the screen. That is the plan. These fireballs are not great either. Granted, I haven't seen a single level up. Here we go. We can reduce the cooldown and increase the duration. Yeah, level up my balls. And so, truth be told, it looks like all we can really find when we explore are pots to break for money. So I'm not going to be too stressed about trying to maneuver around the map unless I have to. Let's instead increase my overall attack size. It looks like it highlights exactly what it's going to impact. So if we look at the left, it boosts every single ability, but maybe the fireball's not as substantially because there's only one arrow instead of two. That's still good to know. All right, this should level me up again. And now I want more fireballs. Well, I kind of want to keep going into attack size. Let's do that first. Try to max that out. Because my basic attack is humongous now. This is fun, man. I was saying to myself, it had been a long time since we had played a Survivor-like on the channel. Almost a month. There's been so many different roguelites that have been coming out. Fungi Swarm is dropping in about a week, which I'm also incredibly excited for. Let's do more balls. Even more balls. I'll burst you down. We'd be doing even better if I went for damage, but that's okay. I want that money. All right, you guys are a little bit beefier. Boss is almost dead. We're about to survive 10 minutes. I'm surprised you can't swap out items. Maybe that's something you can end up unlocking. You can do that in Temtem Swarm, which I said this game is reminding me of a ton. I want that treasure. I might die. Wait, I can right-click. I can use my special. All right. More XP gain. More fire rate. Quicksilver spears. Shorter cooldown. Larger size. Size on the javelin. Use my special ability and cut out of here. I also wonder if maybe you can evolve your spells. Wave 9. If that has been popping up this entire time, I have never noticed it. I did not realize there were waves. I'm just a chicken running with my head chopped off. Trying to not get boned. All right, come on, elite guy. You're going to drop me some money. I want as much money as possible because I'm figuring once we beat this stage, we can buy new goodies. All right, we got a second here. Let's go ahead and do attack rate. And scoop up all this experience. And so I guess that green meter up top, that's got to be the countdown for the waves then. So when that fills up, we'll be on wave 10. Or maybe that's the overall progress of the game. Doesn't really matter at this point. I feel like we're kind of overpowered. All right, more shots on the Storm Javelin. That comboed with the magnifying glass, I think, is kind of busted. Because we have these giant electric AoEs that are shredding everything. Do attack size. It's kind of making me laugh a little bit because one of the negative reviews I saw for this on Steam, the game is too luck-based. I can't win. I always have bad luck. I don't know, man. We don't even have the damage up. And we got 0 meta progression. And we are stomping right now. In fact, we are more than stomping. More damage on my balls. Final wave. We got a boss. This has got to be like a challenge to get a reward. I'm going to stand here, kill all these. Where's the reward? All right, man. You got no moves? Your only move set is to slowly walk towards me? That's very unfortunate for you. You are not incredibly intimidating. But that's okay. We'll kill you at your own pace, bud. Don't worry about it.
My signature technique, walking at you frighteningly slow.
With these javelins, I don't even have to worry about the enemies around us. So, baby steps. I'm still not quite sure what that gravesite does that summons the zombies. If maybe it gives us an upgrade, experience, or money or something, that's really going to incentivize me scrolling around the map. But if it just spawns in more enemies, I'm not really sure the point of that. All right, I want that pot. I still want to try to keep getting cash. I want the money, but I can't get it. All right, sir, let's stroll around. There's one singular coin here that I might have killed myself going for. No, it's okay. We're alive. We're good. Let's take more size on my balls. Minions get stronger. Yeah, good luck. All right, let's go. Let's see what we ended up unlocking. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so is a map something you need to unlock? So we just can see the route that I'm taking? That's interesting. That means there's actually a stagnant map. It's not randomly generated as you're moving around. Huh. I do like that. I do like that. We did some challenges. Did a ton of challenges. Power-ups and chests will spawn from time to time around you. I see. Okay. Feature that allows you to increase overall game speed. Throwing axe. Viking helm. More damage and fire rate when health is below 50%. Okay. Got some good stuff. Now, if I go to unlocks, we can see all the progress we've gotten. There's a ton of characters. There's a bunch of different characters. Upgrades, this is just overall meta progression. But I'm not going to worry about that yet. We have a new stage. We have two new stages. We have the Ancient Forest and Forge City. There's different stars. Oh, I see. We've got challenges down below. Upgrade crawling route to level 4. And so that will give us another star. The more stars we get, the more stages and modifiers that we end up unlocking. I can also increase the speed down below. Oh, you can't see the challenges until you've completed the stage once. So let's try out the Ancient Forest. To be funny, I'm going to max out the speed. Because why not? And we're going to lock in Saul, whose special ability is Magic Missile. Shoot 8 magic pellets around you. His passive, plus 2% attack fire rate for each equipped trinket level up. So we want to go hard into our passives. What was Ariana's? More attack damage every 5 levels. So even though we didn't go into damage, she had that passively. All right, let's see what this is like on 3 times speed. Holy crap. Okay, we have our quests. We need to open 5 chests and complete the stage with 16 minutes or more on the clock. All right, I have my skill, so pop that out. Shot against the closest enemy that goes back. So like a boomerang. Okay. And then fireballs. Let's grab the throwing axe. That seems to have some pretty decent pierce. This is actually pretty nice, though, because with Survivor likes, they've always got a ton of grind. So to be able to play the game at 3 times speed is not bad. More attack size, more overall speed. I don't know if I can handle that. Let's increase my basic attack. Let's go to 2 shots. Faster bullet speed, more damage. Make sure we can start one-shotting these guys and keep leveling up. And so we need to find treasure chests I guess we'll find those just by knocking out the bosses. Let's go into damage. XP gain right off the bat, though. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. And then we'll go into damage. It's another one of these traps. I still don't quite understand. Maybe you don't want to touch them. You want to avoid them. There's a bomb. Nice. So there's a little bit more going on this map. More damage and fire rate when HP is low. Let's keep leveling up the throwing axe. More damage, bigger size. I would love throwing range, because it looks like it doesn't go super far. There's something up top, apparently. Where are we going, man? Attack size. Let's do the gauntlets again. Oh, that's the freeze. Interesting. Okay. I'm not upset about that. I'm a little upset about how low our HP is right now. Just bob and weave. Thread the needle. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. It's okay. We got this. There's a pot down below. Got some chicken. All right, so we do not want to step on that trap on the left. That's a bad idea. I guess I could grab the Viking helm. It's going to help me if I can get hit by one thing. Okay. Viking helm is now activated. There is a treasure chest. I've got my special ability. No, not the avocado. That was the worst time. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay, more XP gain. Let's go ahead and grab fire rate. There is so much experience there. Let's grab the chicken. Curve back around. And we gotta mop all this up. That was the basic attack we had last time. We could try out this trident, see what that does. So that attacks top and bottom. There's another item on the right, but I still want to get all this experience. We just got to move this giant herd out of the way. Let's go for damage. Make sure we can one-shot everything. And now I'm going to run towards the right. Wow, that nearly doubles my basic attack damage. That's not bad, but I'm going to keep leaning into passives right now. We've got the groundwork. I want to buff up every single move that I've got. Start running to the right. I want to break this pot. Use my special. There we go. We got some chicken. Avocado. I hate avocados, but you know what? In this situation, I'm okay with them. That's a magnet. That is a magnet. Okay. Let's do XP gain right now. Into attack rate. Into damage. Into... If I had another axe, I would grab that. That's fine. Let's do it. Do my basic attack. Wait, no. 50% size on the throwing axe. Overall damage output. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I don't trust anything in this game anymore. Every single thing you could step on is bad. All right, see, this is the difficulty that I live for. All we had to do was play the game at triple the speed. We still need to open up more treasure chests, too. Okay, more attack rate. Do damage. Pretty much any passive I get, I'm going to go into that immediately. Just because of how it's going to help out all my damage. There's our watermelon at the top right. Here we go. Yeah, I want two throwing axes. I shouldn't have grabbed the Viking helmet. I was thinking we were going to be constantly in a decline with my health. But now I think we can just stand still. No shot, man. Sorry, man. You Cyclops ogres strolled on the wrong wizard. All right, there's a big one, bottom right. I've got my magic missile. We got 2 bosses here. Magic missile. I think the big one's down. Let's go for damage output. Big one is down. Cut away out. I want to kill this boss fast so we can get that treasure chest. Eat the... Actually, don't eat the chicken. Not yet. Stay by the chicken, but don't eat it. Because now we have extra damage and fire rate. Don't screw this up, Joe. There's a watermelon. There's an avocado. It's like a whole buffet right now. There's 2 chickens. Okay, Joe, you can't die right now. Go for the Viking helmet. So we're even stronger. All right, give me the avocado. Give me the watermelon. What is happening? Let's do cooldown on my basic attack. This is a mistake. There's an abundance of enemies. I'm going down. We got to loop back. What is this crown? I don't know what that does. But I'm a king now. Watermelon at the bottom. We got the chickens. Full health. The boss is down. Give me a good level up right now. I need it. Not the worst thing I could possibly get. Leather bracer. Oh, boy. Oh, my. Please. Someone give me a meal. Why is there a treasure chest here? All right, more experience gain. Chicken, chicken, chicken. There's an avocado. I don't even know how we survived that situation. We're about to have the boss fight soon. All right, we need to knock this boss out. Hit him with the gloves. We really want to make sure we angle the enemies either above or below me. What the? Just so we can get value from the trident. I want that elite dead. There's chicken in the bottom right. Keep my eye on that. More shots on the basic attack. More bullet speed. 64 damage. I think that's going to help us knock out whatever boss is about to show up very, very quickly. Man, we're doing this. I didn't know how well this was gonna go, but it's going well. Another crown. We really, really need a magnet. Because my pickup range is not large. I'll level up the trident. All right, so if I want this side quest, I need to just run away from you for 5 minutes. That's insane. Let's get 6 shots on the basic attack. What is that level up? 92 damage from 3 to 6 shots? That is the beefiest level up I've ever seen in a roguelite. All right, let's go for XP gain. Do piercing on the trident. Increase the shots of the trident. Cool down damage and piercing on the trident. Boss is up top, but I want this treasure chest. I don't know how I'm not going to kill you. Also, the longer I go without killing you, the angrier the enemies are going to get, right? So that's going to be pretty rough for me. We can go down here and grab these items. Boots. Okay. More shots on the gauntlets. How far away is this item? What does this book even do? Ma'am, I'm gonna be honest. I think we should kill you. Because 5 more minutes while these guys get stronger and stronger, and I've got nothing else that I can level up. I don't want to end up losing this. You're not very hard. In fact, while the other guy just kind of power walked towards me, you just run away. I mean, there's 4 more minutes, Joe. What does this do? Okay, don't step in those. Good to know. They're traps. All right, she's at low enough health that if I decide to pull the plug, I can. We have a magnet here. We should probably get her health a little bit lower. Gauntlets. Viking helm. We got more chicken up top. It's a little bit lower. I don't want to accidentally kill you. A little bit lower. A few more smacks. Ooh, no! Don't kill her, don't kill her. Now we just avoid her. Make sure she's not standing at an angle to get hit. There's a treasure chest up there? Why is there a treasure chest? I want that money. Oh, she's gonna die. She is gonna die. No! I knew it! I got her way too low. That's okay. That is a crazy challenge for just the second stage. All right, we got some more goodies. Energy Bolt. Magic Staff. I guess that means we're unlocking it for other characters. More money gain. When picking up money, get more damage. I like that. Every 50 enemies defeated, push all enemies within a distance of 12.5 meters. More luck, more health and damage, but less XP gain. More damage, but less attack size. That's cool. How do you unlock new characters? Unlock a stage you don't have yet. Unlock a feature you don't have yet. Upgrade the crawling route to level 4. Whoa! Through innovations in time skip technology, we have unlocked ourselves a new character. A big, beefy troll that can heal himself. He's got a war cry, push and damage nearby enemies. He starts with 20% attack size, 25% health, but less speed. And every single time he levels up 5 times, he gets more health regen. Oh, interesting. So this guy is totally different. Yeah, I jumped right into the first stage real fast and just leveled up the crawling route. In fact, I didn't even complete the stage. I just hit level 4, died, we got the star, and we unlocked a new character, so that's nice. We got the progress for that. Let's jump into Forge City. Let's try out this new character. We got the speed tripled again. Let's see how this goes. So this guy's got some insane attack range. We need to reach level 15, complete the stage without purchasing any upgrades. I don't know what that means. I guess maybe there's going to be shops around here we can interact with. Electrical pools, fireballs, or the trident. Let's go for the fireballs. If we want them to get close to us and do constant AoE damage, I think that's going to be a good idea. We also apparently have evolutions now. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll figure it out. I've got my war cry, which pushes them back, which is kind of counterintuitive to me wanting to take damage and being in their face. I guess if we get overwhelmed, we can knock them back. More speed, larger attack size. I feel like that's a no-brainer with this guy. So we've got infusions down below. So that's like plant. Maybe that's wind. So if we match it with the weapon type, if we can get my basic attack going across the entire screen, I think that's a good plan. More attack size. That's my basic attack. More damage and size. Spiraling shot that travels outwards. So that's a brand new move. Sure, why not? Let's see what it does. So it's like a rotating blade. Got it. Watermelon. Pick that up. Man, I feel like this guy's going to be a beast late game. But getting there is going to be tough. Because I am just threading the line trying to do damage. So that infuses fire. So I guess if I grab this and max them out, will the balls turn into something different? I want damage anyway, so that's a no-brainer for me. Let's stay next to this watermelon. I'm about to have my war cry so I can go in here and scream. I do wish that did a little bit more damage. More money gain. When picking up money, get more damage. That's also fire infusion. So maybe I need one or the other. We can see the elements on the right. Interesting. Let's just go into damage for now. I am desperately trying to kill this boss. That looks like a trap. That is a trap. I know there is an avocado back here. All right, let's stay on you. I almost have my war cry again. Yeah, okay, let's save the war cry for when I'm specifically about to die. Otherwise, I am just not going to worry about it. It's pretty underwhelming. Every 50 enemies defeated, push all enemies. I don't want to push them. I want to just tank as much damage. If we can find the elixir of life, I might want to grab that. But let's level up my orbs right now. Hopefully we get something good with the chest. Yeah, not bad at all. That's great. I wonder if the higher the difficulty, the longer you need to stay alive. Because 10 minutes is pretty bite-sized for a game like this. I'd say that was a good use for that. The bosses are getting more interesting, too. Elixir of health. I also know I could definitely be spending the gold we've got on meta progression. I just feel like as I've played this game, it's not terribly challenging. And so if I end up spending my gold and leveling up my character, I think it's going to be too easy. But as we ease into these harder difficulties, more stars and stuff like that, it's probably going to be necessary. Cooldown reduction on my basic attack. But if you guys have ever watched my videos, you know I like to be challenged. And so I don't want to remove that aspect by just leveling the crap out of my character. You got a ton of traps here. No! It's okay. We're alive. We got these turrets. I wonder I can destroy them. Okay. I don't know, man. It's looking kind of bleak now. Let's do health again. I was hoping I would get something that would let me do more damage. The car is almost dead. If I can focus you down. Stay on you. Try not to get shot. You're about to charge. Come on. Come on, buddy. Dead. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. What? Not like this. Not today, fellas. I'm not going down without a fight. Oh! No, okay. No, we're fine. We're good. This is calculated. No. War cry. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. All right. This guy is cool. I like the way he works. He's just super beefy, goes in guns blazing. I think the scaling on that just caught up to us. We can go to the unlocks, and I've got, or no, the upgrades here. I've got 13 grand, right? So I can increase my attack damage numerous times, my fire rate, my attack size, projectile speed, duration of attacks, health recovery, regen, overall health, luck, XP gain, money gain. I still think that would have probably been possible if I had picked the right things and really got the momentum that I needed, because there's always like this tipping point where you're trying to get a little bit busted, knock out all the enemies on screen, and get experience so you can stay with the curve. We did not stay with the curve. We fell far behind it and was just trying to survive. But no, man, that was still a ton of fun. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything that is reroll oriented. Die a total of 5 times. Wow, to unlock meta progression, you need to die a certain amount of times? Interesting. This has been Army of Ruin. A lot of fun, man. It was very simple, and I say that as a good thing because it didn't try to do anything crazy different with the formula. It just tried to deliver a survivor-like that was fun, that you knew what to expect. I liked the variations the further we got with the different stages, different mechanics, different bosses. The Forge was by far the most unique with all these different explosions and traps, the turrets popping up, the bosses that would dash at you, dodge, dive, dip, duck, and dodge. It was fun. I did like it a lot. So let me know what you guys thought down below. Hit that like button, leave me a comment. And if you've watched me so far and have not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Slam down on that button because that supports me way more than you know. We are getting closer and closer to 200K. Be part of the group, man. Be part of the community. That's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time. Take care.